Hello everyone. Today is Remembrance Day in the UK, where we remember the fallen of World War One. And Rishon and I will today show you Battlefield 1.
I'll be playing, and Sabri will be talking about the facts and strategies which happened in World War One, and why the history of the poppy. So first we'll start off with a quick campaign war story. These are war stories. This is pretty much the campaign of Battlefield 1, based on real events which happened in World War 1.
Storm of Steel, for example, is the first campaign, and this takes you into the trenches of France, where you will experience yourself what it was like fighting in the trenches.
And this is pretty much supposed to kill you. And now we all play it. Here we have a choice of easy, normal, or hard. I've already done this on normal, so I think I'm going to keep to normal, since last time I did normal, I didn't survive long.
And not many people survive long in the real war. Okay,
this is telling you that it's based on the World War One and how many people fought in the war and died. This campaign does not expect you to survive, since it only ends when you die, and you are given multiple lives with many different machines.
We're surrounded!
Now I have this.
We have to hold this line!
I have to hold this line, and I have a machine gun, which I believe I've unlocked on multiplayer as well. I'll be telling you about multiplayer next. After this battle. Now, for this, I've noticed that you kind of need to preserve your ammo, or else it's really. And that was friendly fire. Totally not my fault.
and you can see it uses authentic uniforms. If you look carefully, the Germans have their
Horn hats.
spiked helmets.
Oh, dear. Yeah, I am not too good with the uniforms. And now I'm using a... Okay, that was a mortar which hit right in front of my face and almost killed me. And yeah, but it'll just continuously shoot over and people just fire. Oh, and I just threw a grenade, and he was a coward, so he couldn't let me demonstrate the guys die from grenades. Yeah, often in this game you don't really get to see the guy dying.
Rishon just outflanked the Germans there.
Not really, since they were... And I am using my... And you can pick enemy...
Why did they only using the pistol?
Because it's awesome! Yeah, pistol is really good in this game. And that was a flame trooper, but if you shoot the tank, they, explode. That is nice. And I'm doing like 100 times better than I did before. And there was that and I just killed that guy, and see, he'll explode. And oh no.
World War One was the first war which saw extensive use of advanced weaponry such as machine guns and flamethrowers.
And pistols. Pistols are the best weapon. And I'm going to die now. Flamethrower guys are like the hardest. Yeah, I died.
And Rishon died.
Yeah, but you get multiple turns.
We came from all over the world.
Flamethrower guys are pretty
Many of
much
us think
the
that
hardest
war
people
would
to
be
kill.
our rite of
But
passage,
if you shoot
our great adventure.
the gas
tell you,
tanks or whatever
it
they
was
are,
no
of
adventure.
fuel, it will pretty much. I'm gonna kill that flamethrower guy for being over teammates. Oops.
This part of the game shows you how deadly the machine gun can be. Why it was such an important weapon.
Yeah,
during
this
the
is a
war.
stationary machine gun, and I stopped. Okay, I like this. Can I?
Grenade.
Okay, I'm not allowed off this way. Die, flamethrower. Yeah, flamethrower guys can take a lot of hits.
Because they wear metal armor. Grenade.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is okay. I got out. Oh, teammates. Oops. Is he an enemy? Yeah, he was an enemy. Hi. Hi. This is the trench shotgun. In multiplayer, it sucks. In campaign, it's okay. Ow, okay, I know where I'm getting hit. Okay, it says. That's not where I want to be, inside a flame. I do not want to be in the flame. I am hopefully not going to die. And the fire went out, luckily. He's obviously not dead. I can see his flames. Whoa, and he's on fire.
You got that French soldier. That's one of your teammates.
Find him. And watch how he explodes when he owls. I can't. Oh, cool. This is like anything. And long range shotgunning. And that was a precise headshot. And here it's slow motion. And here he's exploding again. And if we go over fire, it will go. Ow! And how did I? Oh.
And Rishon's killed.
Again. Well, it's better than I did before. Just say some facts.
Like the tank.
Now's the fun bit. World War I was the first war that employed armored vehicles such as tanks.
Yeah,
We'll be going for a ride in one right now.
Boys in the church are overrun. Push through.
And Rishon just shelled his own men.
It destroyed the grave.
And Rishon just shelled one of his own tanks.
It's teammates, okay. Didn't know that.
Keep going, driver.
I'm not driving.
The British were the first country to employ tanks.
But then the Germans copied them.
They're moving in from the trenches. Use that machine gun. Mow them down.
Wait, I have a machine gun.
We've got them on the run.
And Rishon has machine gun his own tank.
Oh, and I can kill him.
Forward for Canaan country.
And this tank is.
Brits all the way back.
Wow, I'm not allowed to shoot him. Move.
I think those are your men.
No, they're not. Mowing them down.
Target for that thing. Move, driver. Go
That other
now.
tank's been destroying, meaning there's a field gun somewhere nearby.
Now you take it. Hold on! We're pushing through!
What? Okay.
Let's
You can see the gun operator didn't really have a lot of field of view. Okay, Rishon's found the field gun and eliminated its crew.
I do not like tanks. I can't even drive them
Move out to the
myself.
rest of the armor.
And like we'll see unless
Stay focused, men.
I did
Those
that.
are your own men.
November.
We're almost through. Fire at anything that
You can see that the tanks can go through barbed wire like butter.
We're gonna make it.
Yeah, like butter, that's not even a good expression.
Shit. Incoming.
And it has a cutscene which makes you have to die.
And that's the end of Rishon's war in the
No,
trenches.
no.
World War I wasn't just fought in the trenches of Europe. Here we find ourselves across the continent in Turkey, where 500,000 troops from the British Empire invade Turkey, hoping to gain a beachhead. The battle ended up to be a disaster.
These men have used these steamships as a Trojan horse and have been giving coordinates for their other ships to fire at. Here, that just demonstrated my terrible aim and how dangerous it was. Instantly as you stand up, you get shot.
In the battle, the British Empire troops had to fight their way up these trenches to the top of the cliffs to dislodge the Turkish soldiers.
I just got annoyed of my terrible aim and decided to throw a grenade. As you might have noticed,
Grenade!
I know. As you might have noticed, when you kill someone, on your middle it has a red sign. That's just so you know when to kill them. You might be killing. And they had to fight their way up the mountain. And there was a demonstration of a grenade, which was and that grenade was a frag grenade. Oh yes, the melee isn't just, your normal hand, you all get the same melee. You have either a club or a knife, you can choose. There are different types of knives.
I think they're called bayonets.
Oh yeah, there are also bayonets. You can do a bayonet charge with your gun as well. Oh, and I just failed, but there I killed someone with a pickaxe like thing. And headshot. Always does more damage. And the shotgun is obviously pretty much only good for long and for short range. And I just died since I forgot that the machine guns have armor.
From the beaches of Gallipoli in Turkey, we now take the war to the deserts of the Sinai, where Rishon is with Lawrence of Arabia fighting the Turkish army and assisting the Arab rebels to gain their independence.
This is a heavily armored train, one of the behemoths in this game. Only the losing team can get this, meaning I am losing. And I'm on a horse. On the horse you spawn with a rifle, a cavalry sword, a ammo pouch, and a medical bag, which I have no idea why it'll be useful. You also, I believe, get you get anti-tank grenades. And I have to assault the who on earth is shooting me, can you? Oh, I see them. They're 2 snipers and they clock to the ground. Here's the disadvantage of being on the ground with the horse around. Oh, wow. My horse is stuck. I have to abandon it. I'm going to check if my horse is really stuck. Yep, stuck, dead. And I actually killed someone.
And Rishon is now playing with real live players.
Yes, this is multiplayer. And I am new to the game, meaning to me it's like impossible to get a kill. And I got another kill with my pistol. And pistols are kind of overrated now in multiplayer because other weapons are either too hard to pick or they just really suck. Now, I'm obviously on the attacking team, and I killed the snipers, since they're snipers.
The final objective is within our reach.
And now I'm back to 100 since I used health packs. And buildings can actually be destroyed. Everything here can be destroyed. Well, not everything, but a lot of everything can be destroyed. Just not, yeah. Would you like to say something? Okay, so in multiplayer, you're given 4 classes. There's a medic, assault, support, and scout. A scout is a sniper, which can also have flares to either spot enemies or to flare them with the special flare. And that was a melee kill, which a lot of the time gets good animations. And when you spawn on a horse, you don't get to pick assault or anything like that. You have to stick with...
So horse.
Where did you see a horse?
Outside the door.
Oh, okay, my teammate helped me out since I almost died.
There, that's a horse.
Oh yeah, if I can live on my way
We have
back.
taken objective
That'll be
butter.
useful. Okay, I can ride it. And the plane has its soaring class, and it's kind of bad, but you can change it. Just my one is really bad. I shouldn't have chosen weapons I don't use. And I died! And when you die, you can respawn, but only at places where you've captured. And my team have captured objectives A and B. I'm going to show you what it's like to be in the Behemoth armored train. This is a turret in the armored train. It's an okay part of the train, and I just realized that train was about, yep, it exploded right as I left. That train's going to be destroyed soon, so yeah, that's why I left it. That's why I left with you. Oh yeah, and I quite like the assault class, especially with the weapon I'm using now. And that's a tank, so I shouldn't go near that.
We are losing objective apples.
And it just said I'm losing objective apples. These objectives have code names. So, for example, apples for A, and for objective B, it's objective butter.
We have lost
For
objective
these
apples.
weapons, you get to choose the magnification on them to a certain point. The scope, I've chosen the ATA gun scope since it is my favourite. And this is an anti-tank
Field gun.
yeah, field gun, and it is it's harder to live on since they can be blown up.
And you're very exposed.
We have taken
Yes,
objective
from the
apples.
back.
Your bullet mag if you're behind the field gun.
Yeah. Also, there are mortars which
There's
Minecraft
ammo.
cannot use, and this is one of my lemon charges, which I like to use when I
When you're
die.
not being shot at by other people.
Yeah. Now I'm going to equip my one of my favorite weapons, or long range weapons, the mortar HE. This is the HE mortars the best for this. Just blowing up tanks, but it's also really for
Half of our
that.
forces remain.
Oh, and there's no run over damage, it seems.
Grenade out, my grenade!
That was a gas grenade. This grenade forces people to wear gas masks, or else they'll die. And gas masks don't really do much, except you can see less and you can't zoom in. And it protects you from gas. Every character has them, you can't take them away. And I've just found one for magnets. Hi, magnet. And see, that was a magnet. He was very exposed from me since I was right. And they move very slowly. That's also one of their failures. And that was a rocket gun. Only the assault class can use it. And I was wrong. My favorite isn't the assault class. It is actually the support class. I like the how do I say it?
Incendiary.
Yeah. What does it do?
It really burns everything going.
Yes. And pretty much turns the enemy into food. Cooked
50 of our
food.
soldiers remain.
And this is one of the most commonly used grenades because of its special ability to put
For
people on
shooting your
fire.
own men.
No, I kill someone. Friendly fire is impossible in this game. For multiplayer, at least. And that's a flare. And flares, if you shoot someone with a flare, it will actually burn them.
Why don't you use your grenades on them?
Because I have none. And yeah, and when you're in a hole, it's very hard to do anything.
You get lots of cover in a hole.
Yeah. And in this game, unlike many other games, when you shoot something maybe explosive in the ground, it will actually make a hole, which you can maybe take cover in,
Take the ammo!
or something like that. And I just dropped an ammo patch by accident. Okay.
And in this final battle, we're in an airship, a German Zeppelin.
Yes, and I am the pilot who gets a legendary weapon. I get to drop bombs on enemies. This is one of the behemoths in the game. It's a Zeppelin, an airship which has multiple guns on it. people are shooting at my Zeppelin since it is a place where you are very vulnerable to about everything you see. And that's why I'm doing some twists and turns to avoid these attacks.
I think your Zeppelin's about to blow up.
It's at 81, it's still fine.
It's full of holes though.
And I killed someone with my bombs. And something is happening.
There are lots of bits of your Zeppelin. Somebody just parachuted from your Zeppelin.
He must have been a coward. No, no.
Another
They
one.
all must
They're
be.
all abandoning the Zeppelin.
They're just cowards. They can't fight. And now, I am going to drop a bomb on them. Not on my teammates. That's not healthy. Now I'm on the turret. No. Okay, I want this turret. So now I'll tell you how you get off the Zeppelin alive. It's a kind of long fall. So what you do is you use a parachute. I need a pilot. And my carriage on it was destroyed. But
By an
not
airplane.
No, actually, by an anti-aircraft gun. And I cannot. Okay, before I couldn't spawn on it since it was full, and I couldn't spawn on it again since it's full. Well, anyway, this is what the Zeppelin looks like: a big bullet
We are
magnet
losing objective apples.
and rocket magnets. People are using a lot of rockets to destroy this thing. And I had terrible aim for that. Either that or it was a teammate and I wasn't supposed to. Yep, it was a teammate. He failed 100% in killing me. Instead he got...
You're saying?
Never mind. A stick grenade. Oh, and I got revived by the medic. A medic is someone in the game who has... which is very popular because he has the power to revive people in this game.
Okay, charge.
Yeah, I don't want to be on fire or dead like most people. I think I have a lag or something. I'm not sure. I have a golden pistol, which is kind of strange. But anyway, as you saw, that fire grenade was very useful for the enemy team.
We have
Too
taken
bad
objective
for
apples.
them they couldn't use it. I was killed by a weapon called the Storm. Now hopefully, and the airship was destroyed. Now we will go on one of the planes with another with the pilot. This plane is taking a lot of damage, and I am at the back turret. This is a bomber since it has more seats than one.
We have
And
lost
I got
objective
killed.
apples.
Because my pilot was a terrible pilot. Now, as you may be noticing, there are people here on the map which I can spawn to. These are people in my squad. You can choose a squad in the menu before you go to multiplayer. The poppy, which people wear on Remembrance Day, was used to as a symbol for World War I because it grew randomly on many battlefields in World War One. And I continuously am getting revived.
And continuously getting killed.
Yeah, I am new to the game, meaning I'm not that good at it. And I wonder if I have credits. These are war bonds. You can get them by leveling up. You can use them to get new weapons and kind of everything. They are very important for winning if you are a multiplayer player.
Are you about to capture that Austrian base?
If I'm dead, no. And that's light tank. The disadvantage of it, it's got light armor. The advantage of it,
I think that's the end of the war for you, Rishon. Bye, everyone.
bye.